DCF versus multiples, EV, EBITDA versus PE wording. Don't mix them up. Welcome! In valuation, tiny wording changes can swing your numbers by millions. Saying enterprise value when you meant equity value shifts the math and the message. Methods like DCF and multiples aren't interchangeable. They answer different questions and rely on different cash flows. A DCF can target either the business as a whole or just the equity slice, while multiples like EVE, EBITDA, or PE each focus on different parts of the capital structure. By the end, you'll know how to choose your words, match your metrics, and explain your result with confidence. In a DCF, you forecast free cash flows, but which kind? If you model unlevered FCF, cash available to all capital providers, you're valuing the enterprise. If you model levered FCF after interest and debt movements, you're valuing equity. Then you discount unlevered flows with WACC to get enterprise value, or levered flows with the cost of equity to get equity value. Choose your path up front, so assumptions, discount rate, and terminal value all align. A clear setup avoids mixing apples and oranges later when you present the output. With EV/EBITDA, you divide enterprise value by EBITDA, a pre-interest, pre-tax metric. That makes it capital structure neutral, useful when leverage differs across peers. But it carries implicit assumptions. EBITDA ignores CapEx, working capital swings, and taxes, so the multiple quietly absorbs those differences via the market's view. Peer comparisons matter. The chosen multiple reflects growth, margin quality, cyclicality, and risk priced into similar companies. Always sanity check. Does your selected multiple align with peer trajectories and the company's investment needs? The PE multiple is price, equity value per share, divided by EPS, equity earnings per share. It zeroes in on equity holders, so it's highly sensitive to leverage, taxes, and accounting choices like depreciation or stock-based comp. Two firms with the same operations but different debt levels can show very different PEs. Use PE when the capital structure is stable and earnings quality is comparable. If leverage is shifting or one-offs distort earnings, consider normalizing EPS or using EV-based metrics to avoid misleading comparisons. Be precise. Company value is ambiguous. Say enterprise value when you mean the value of the operations available to all capital providers, and equity value when you mean shareholders' stake. Also, value the business using EV/EBITDA produces an enterprise value, not an equity value. To prevent confusion, always state the numerator and denominator. Applying an EV/EBITDA multiple of 8x, or comparing PE to peers at 15x. Clear labels keep your math and your message consistent. Match the pieces. Enterprise value, EV, pairs with unlevered metrics like EBIT, EBITDA, and unlevered free cash flow, UFCF, all pre-interest. Equity value pairs with levered metrics like net income, EPS, and levered free cash flow, LFCF, all after interest. Mixing them creates errors. Using EV net income double counts debt effects. Using price, EBITDA omits them entirely. Keep the capital providers aligned on both sides of the ratio, so your multiple reflects the correct claim on cash flows. To move from enterprise value to equity value, apply a clean bridge. Equity equals EV minus net debt minus non-operating claims plus cash. Then refine. Adjust for minority interest, associates, pensions, and other non-operating assets or liabilities, so only common shareholders' claim remains. If you need a per-share result, divide by the diluted share count, including options, RSUs, convertibles, and in-the-money warrants, using the treasury stock method. This disciplined bridge prevents hidden double counting and makes your conclusion audit-ready. Before you crunch, 1. Declare the target. We are estimating equity value. 2. Name the metric and period, using EV/EBITDA of 8x on FY 2026E. 3. Show the bridge from EV to equity, then to per share using diluted shares. Add clarity with phrases like, discounting UFCF at WACC yields EV, or applying PE to normalized EPS. End with a crisp takeaway. Our implied equity value per share is X, supported by peer multiples and a cross-check DCF. Clear language, clean math, credible result.